What's up, QC family? It's Queen Chef, author, healer. I am a chef by trade, writer by gift, healer by nature. And I like to talk all things healing. I like to talk all things self-mastery, spirituality. And I do that specifically under 4 topics or pillars. And those are self-love, energy alignment, purpose discovery, and addressing inner child wounds. So, I do like to speak from my own experience for the most part. If I don't know, I'm going to say I don't know. I'm not going to pretend to know. So one thing that I've been noticing more and more is the increase in when it's time for people to take accountability or be responsible, the amount of people who are now claiming to have not known or to have missed something along the journey, along the relationship, along the path, whatever it may have been. And I gotta ask, did you miss it or did you ignore it? Because these two things are not the same. We are not gonna pretend like they're the same. So let's talk about it. All right, y'all, so listen. I kind of got this one from 2 perspectives. So on one hand, I have the situation where you may be the person who was offended, or you may be the victim of a particular situation. And, you know, when you express to somebody that they've done something to offend you, to hurt you, that bothers you or whatever, and this probably isn't the first time, the responses are becoming more and more, well, I don't know how that happened. Kind of like that meme, those memes that be going around, like the divorce came out of nowhere. And it's like, no, it didn't. Like, she was telling you the whole time, sir. But anyway, this one is kind of along those lines. And what brings this up for me is I recently expressed to somebody how I was feeling about something. And that was a part of the response was, oh, I don't know how I missed that. And the reality is this: people don't miss stuff the way they claim to. They're not missing it, I promise. They are dismissing it. They are ignoring it flat out, full stop. Like, there's no way. When a person is telling you over and over that something you are doing bothers them, or that they don't like this particular thing, or that even if you are actively engaging with somebody and you see that there is a point of friction, there is a particular thing that happens or is said and it always brings friction, you can't be missing it. It's flat out, you're ignoring it. You can't be missing something in a situation where there is always friction, or where you're trying to maintain a level of peace or a level of relationship or whatever it may be. If there is always friction, whether it's around the same thing, the exact same thing or not, if it's always there, you're not missing it. You're just ignoring it. Now, especially when the person has brought this up to you multiple times, you just dismissed it. And a lot of times why people do this is because it doesn't feel good to the ego to just flat out be like, well, you know what? I acknowledge how you feel. I'm sorry. Even if you say, I'm sorry I made you feel that way, I would even take that. But we're not finna do the whole, I'm sorry you feel like that, your perspective is wrong. Like, those kind of responses, that is dismissal. When you tell somebody that their experience with you, that how they feel about what went on in a situation with you, their experience with you, when you try to tell them that that is wrong, you just flat out dismissing the whole issue, the whole problem. And if I'm on the receiving end of that, I have zero confidence that you are actually going to address or work on repairing whatever said issue was. I have zero confidence because you're not even acknowledging first that this is an issue, there was a problem caused, and you took part in it. If you just flat out, oh, I'm sorry you feel that way, but your perspective is wrong. Well, excuse the fuck out of me. I'll just pack my things in. I'll just keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that and expect people to receive it well. Because again, going back to the main point, that is not missing it. Because then once a person is packed up out of your life and ready to move on away from you and no longer deal with you, period, now it's like, I would have never thought. I'd never seen this coming. How? It was brought to you. You dismissed it. You told me my experience was wrong. You told me my feelings were wrong. And let's be clear. These are not things you could tell somebody is wrong. What I'm experiencing is just what I'm experiencing. Now, if you want to discuss that was not your intent, we can do that. Because what I try to tell people all the time is human beings we are not God. We are not the spirit, the energy of the Most High. We can't see your intention as other humans unless we just dialed in like that. Or unless it's made just very clear. But sometimes you can say things and you don't intend to hurt. You don't intend to be a certain way. But that's what your energy giving. And so in my eye, if that's what your energy get, I'm going to take the word of your energy over what you tell me every time. 100 times out of 100. Because I read the energy way better than I process what you're telling me. Because you won't tell me anything. Your energy not going to lie. So going back to the point. If you had a different intention, it was not your intention to be hurtful, to what word I want to use? It was not your intention to, cause issues in how I feel, to not cause disruptions in the relationship. If that was not your intention, I get it. I can understand that. I can take that and we can talk about it. But what I cannot work with is you flat out telling me that was not what happened. What you saying, what you feel is not what it is. I can't work with that. Nobody can. Who can work with that? Because there's zero accountability in that. There's zero responsibility. And if you cannot even acknowledge first that there is a problem, that there was a damage or an offense or something done, what are we going to work towards or on? Who's making a change? You're not making no changes because you don't see nothing to change. You don't see the wrong that was done. So what are you going to make right? You understand? So I just wanted to have this conversation with y'all because I know I'm not alone in this. If I'm not alone in this, like the video, drop me a comment or something. But I just feel it's necessary to make clear to people. Make people understand. Not make people understand. They don't understand or they not. But to try to make clear to people, there's a huge difference between did I ignore this or did I miss this? It's not the same. 9 times out of 10, if the person has expressed themselves to you multiple times, you didn't miss it. You dismissed it. That's what I got for y'all today. Y'all be well. I'm going to do the same.